Hey everyone, welcome. You ever see a photo that just kind of sticks with you, like really makes you think?
Totally. Those powerful images, they're what photojournalism's all about.
Right, and today we're going to really dive deep into that world. We're talking about what it takes to capture those incredible shots you see in the news, and it's way more than just, pointing and clicking.
Oh, for sure.
Luckily, we've got some amazing resources from our friends over at RoleCatcher to help us out, like their awesome career guide on becoming a photojournalist. But before we get lost in the world of Liza's and all that, let's take a step back.
Sound good.
What exactly is a photojournalist?
Well, at its heart, it's all about being a visual storyteller, using photos to do more than just show what happened, but to really convey those emotions, the impact, the whole story that might not be obvious otherwise.
So it's kind of like the difference between, say, a casual snapshot from your vacation and a photo that wins a Pulitzer.
Exactly.
They both capture a moment, but one just grabs you, makes you feel something.
And think about where these visual storytellers are, too. War zones, natural disasters, political rallies, places most people would run from.
Yeah, no kidding.
But photojournalists, they run towards those situations, often under immense pressure, to capture the moments that really define how we see the world.
Wow, that's intense. And speaking of pressure, Rollcatcher's guide doesn't sugarcoat things either. They talk about the amazing opportunities like being creative, traveling the globe, literally documenting history as it happens.
Oh yeah, imagine capturing an image that becomes iconic,
Hmm.
you know, one that defines a whole generation's understanding of an event.
That's incredible.
Those are the moments every photojournalist lives for, makes all the tough stuff worth it.
Because, of course, there are challenges. Rollcatcher's really upfront about that, too. We're talking stiff competition, crazy hours, and sometimes even putting yourself in harm's way.
It's definitely not a career for everyone, that's for sure. And the job market itself is changing so fast.
Right.
The move towards digital media, yeah, it opens up new doors, but there's way more competition now too, especially for freelancers.
So passion is key, clearly.
Absolutely.
But passion alone doesn't pay the rent, unfortunately. So let's say someone is drawn to this, loves the challenge of capturing those impactful stories. What does it actually take to become a photojournalist? Rollcatcher really stressed building a killer portfolio.
It's essential, yeah. Your portfolio is basically your visual resume. It showcases your best work, not just your technical skills, but your unique style, your eye for storytelling. It's how you prove to potential employers that you can capture the heart of a moment.
So you're crafting a story, not just snapping away. And Rollcatcher pointed out some other skills I wouldn't have thought of. Things like active listening, customer service, even sales and marketing. Kind of made me realize there's a whole business side to photojournalism.
Yeah, there really is. It's not just you and your camera. You're always interacting with people, interviewing your subjects, working with writers and editors,
Right, yeah.
even figuring out contracts if you're freelancing. You need those people skills, communication that can make all the difference.
Makes sense. Building that trust, knowing how to present yourself professionally. And of course, we got to talk tech skills too. Rollcatcher emphasized those, especially in the digital world.
Oh, absolutely. It's crucial now. Knowing your editing software, managing online stuff, keeping up with the latest tech, it's like just as important as mastering your camera itself.
Speaking of navigating the digital world, let's talk about actually landing a job in this field, because it's competitive out there. That's where Rollcatcher's platform really helps, doesn't it?
Totally. Their jobs and interview sections are a lifesaver, seriously.
Mm.
First off, their job aggregation feature, it's amazing. It pulls from like everywhere, so you don't have to spend hours on different job boards.
So it's like having someone hand you a list of potential gigs. That's amazing.
It really is. And then there's the resume and CV builder and the analysis tool.
Oh, yeah, that's clutch. We've all been there, staring at that blank page like,
Trying to cram your whole life story into one
Yeah.
document, right? And the thing is, a generic resume just won't cut it anymore.
yeah.
What I love about RoleCatcher is it helps you customize it for each job you apply to. You can highlight the skills that fit that specific role.
So much smarter than sending out the same thing everywhere. Shows you're really paying attention. You actually want that job.
Exactly. Plus, and this is huge, they have a whole interview prep section. Think like tons of practice questions specifically for photojournalism.
Insights into what the interviewers actually care about, and even AI feedback on your answer.
I know, right? It's like having a coach right there with you, getting you ready to land that dream job. Honestly, RoleCatcher thought of everything. to help people succeed in this field.
For sure. And it really all comes back to that drive, that passion for visual storytelling. That's what makes a photojournalist stand out.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you appreciate the skill and dedication behind every amazing photograph you see, whether it's in a newspaper or online.
Absolutely. It's more than just a job, you know? It's about capturing a moment that could be gone forever, preserving it for everyone to see and learn from.
It's kind of a big responsibility when you think about it like that.
It is. The next time you're moved by a photojournalist's work, think about what went into that shot. The challenges, the risks, the passion.
Makes you see those photos in a whole new light, right?
Totally. Yeah.
It really drives home that photojournalism is more than a job. Like you said, it's a calling.
It is. And hey, who knows? Maybe this deep dive got some gears turning for someone out there, inspired them to pick up a camera and tell their own stories.
I love that.
And if so, RoleCatcher's got your back.
Exactly. Well, that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive into the world of photojournalism.
It's been great.
Hope you all found it insightful. Until next time, keep exploring with those curious minds.